Oh, hi, I'm Jessica. I was born here.
Hi, I'm Suki. I'm from India.
I go to George Brown College. I'm at Trent right now. I'm doing nursing.
I'm doing global hospitality services leadership at Seneca College. And this is my 3rd month here in Canada.
I got interested in Korea because my friend from high school, she's Filipino. She introduced me to K-pop, and then I got into K-pop, I think like grade 10 to 12. And then from there, I just kind of branched off into I went to the Korean dramas, and then the language, culture, food-wise, like the respect that you guys have for I don't want to say hierarchy, but it is kind of like a hierarchy of when someone's older than you. You guys say uni or oppa or whatever you want to say. Other than that,
I just got interested in Korea. I think it's naturally, it was my natural, I think it's just natural. So I love the lifestyle and culture of Korean people, and especially their fashion sense is very different from the rest of the world. And also I find that people of Korea, they are very gentle and they are very cute.
I mean, we're told to respect our elders, but at the same time, maybe it depends on the family that you've grown up with. In my case, my mom's you want to still stand up for yourself, but in a respectful way. You can't just let someone who's older than you walk all over you, because that's not right either, right? At the end of the day, we're all human. We're all gonna die in the same grave. So it doesn't matter about the hierarchy or anything. Yes, respect. We all deserve respect, no matter the age or whatever. But don't let someone just walk all over you. Because I feel like in Korea, you guys have that, and sometimes people are scared to say things, because I remember someone telling me it's either you take the gold line or something like that, or you take the another line. I don't remember that. It's you go this way, you go that way, and if you go this way, it's better for you, but if you go that way because you stand up for yourself and whatnot, it goes bad. You go downhill. At least that's what I know.
But it seems like you are a little critical of that system.
Yeah, because he was telling me that you guys, okay, I know it's a cultural thing, I get it, but he was saying things you're forced to drink, and I don't think that's right to force someone to drink. I know it's the culture, it's been there for so long, but at the same time I feel no one's gonna stand up to it because one person can't do it alone, unless someone comes together and does it together. I think more than one person is more powerful than.
Oh, well, I think Indian culture is a bit similar like Korean culture. Because Asian countries, they are a bit similar. Although they are forced to drink in Korea, but in India it's not like that. But I cannot say this is negative point, because every country has their own perspective and their own culture. So we just cannot say that it's good or bad. We can just have to respect their culture. Maybe it's from their traditions. It's like that.
It was great. The people were awesome. I really liked it because I could go up to anybody and they'd help me. There was this one person I asked for directions, and he came back with written directions after. So that really surprised me a lot, because he told me verbally, but then he left and then he came back. So I was oh wow, I never thought someone would do go that far to give me directions. Food was great. Food was awesome. Seoul being, I love you. You're the freaking
경기도?
Yeah, I really liked it there. You guys have a lot of water sports going on there. I'm kind of sad I only went there for a day, because I would have done the water sports too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great. You guys have so many things to entertain yourself with, which I really like. You can go by yourself. You don't need friends. You can be okay by yourself. Convenience stores are convenient. They're more convenient than the one in Canada. No, they have everything. They have the ice you can make your own iced coffee there with the drinks and everything.
India is a very good country, and it's a very huge country, as you all know. It's a very ancient country. We have the history which is very old, and India is also a land of festivals, club, culture and traditions. So you can easily say that there is no comparison between India and other country. Talking about Korea, if we compare like India and Korea, I can say that they have some history which is like making them connected. Like as we all know that there was one Korean prince, he married Indian princess back in the history. I think you guys should watch. So she's from a very good class, and even that prince, he was a very well-known king of that time in Korea. So this is also the thing which makes me get interested in Korean culture. So I think if you want to know more about India, you must explore India.
So do you want to be the Indian princess to find a Korean prince?
Maybe in the future I will consider if I find some Korean prince. You are also from Korea. Even I felt that even in Korea, parents also pressurize their children to get married till 27, 28.
Yeah.
I think in India it's quite same. They want their children to get married early. So I think, yeah, sometimes I feel pressurized.
I just think for Western culture, it's just different because it's society that pressures us to get married, right? I mean, families, I think for like Korean culture and like her culture, yeah, families pressure.
Yeah.
But I think for me, I feel it more from society because there's a timeline, right? They're like, oh, you have to get married by this time or whatever. It's not so much the parents, it's more society, like that's standard, I guess. Like, I see it a lot, like people having babies already, and I'm like, dang, okay. Yeah, and like getting married, and like it puts me, like I see it on Facebook, so it puts me in pressure, like, but like I don't want it to control me either. Like, yeah, I feel the pressure of like, oh my gosh, like I'm getting there to like where I have to like, oh my, I need to get married. But other than that, but like, yeah, I think it's society more, like what you see on like Facebook, your friends, Instagram, stuff like that, like social.
So yeah, they do pressurize because they want that I should marry within my own culture. My thinking is not like them. I think it's from different perspective, but I think there is generation gap. So whatever they are thinking, it's also good from their perspective, and whatever I think is good from my perspective.
No, not really. I think it's because my parents have been here long enough. Like they've been here more than 20 years in Canada. So I think they like changed their mindset. So they're pretty open to whoever. Like, whatever, as long as they love you, that's all that matters.
Actually, I just came to Toronto before 3 months. I was in Europe. I did my graduation in Europe, and I was working here as a travel consultant. And later I decided to have some change in my career. I will definitely recommend if someone wants to came to Canada for studying, I think they have to take this opportunity because studying in Canada is like a different experience because Canada is like multicultural environment. You can find people from different countries and different cultures, and I think this aspect will help students to grow more internally and externally because they will be meeting with different people from different countries. It will sharp their personalities, and I think it will also develop their overall personalities and the thoughts about the life because they may be dealing with a lot of peoples. And apart from that, there are a lot of things for students to do here. We have a lot of restaurants, pubs, and other things, other activities they can do to enjoy themselves. And yeah, I think I would definitely recommend if someone wants to study here.
Yeah, I would recommend it, but I like it. Honestly, all depends on the person's situation. Like I have a friend. She was perfectly fine in Korea, but she wanted to come to Canada. Like it all depends on you. Like you can come. It's definitely not easy. It's gonna be hard making friends at first, but you just gotta push through. Because I met a lot of friends, like Korean people that have come to Canada, and they tell me about their hardships, and then I know it's not easy, but like you'll get through it. You just gotta have that mindset. Yeah, but definitely come if you want to explore and try to like she said, like try to live independently and learn from your experiences. Then yeah, definitely come.
Come to Canada.
Come to Canada.